Imagine a world where the money in your wallet isn't actually real. Not in the way you think. Where the wealth you've worked for, saved for, or invested in is controlled by a system most people will never see. A system designed to manipulate power, profit, and control. Governments and central banks have quietly shaped the value of money for centuries. The rules weren't written in public forums, but in secret agreements and shadowy meetings. And yet the consequences touch every person on the planet every day. Money began as a simple tool: shells, salt, cattle, and coins made of gold and silver. Its purpose was to facilitate trade. But kingdoms realized that controlling money meant controlling people. Families like the Medici discovered a terrifying truth: whoever controls money controls history itself. Around 3000 BCE, Mesopotamian societies issued loans in silver and grain. Borrowers promised repayment with interest. This created obligation. Centuries later, in 1694, the Bank of England was born. Private investors funded wars, created money out of nothing, and discovered an astonishing truth: fractional banking allows money to multiply without real backing. The 20th century brought a seismic shift. In 1971, Nixon severed the US dollar from gold. Money became abstract, a system governed by trust, policy, and enforcement. Governments and banks learned they could expand economies with debt, but the cost was perpetual reliance on ever-increasing obligations. Debt-driven systems always reach breaking points. The 1929 crash, the 2008 financial crisis, hyperinflation events, these weren't accidents. Debt growth outpaced real wealth, trust evaporated, and governments patched the system. With bailouts and stimulus keeping the cycle alive but fragile, the consequences are staggering. Generations are burdened with debt they can't escape. Savings and pensions erode under inflation. The public rarely sees the full mechanics, while elites consolidate wealth. And history repeats. Debt grows, crises hit, bailouts occur, the pattern continues. Governments have tried countless fixes: gold standard, Bretton Woods, austerity measures, but none address the root problem. Money is no longer a neutral tool. It is a mechanism of control. Even innovations like cryptocurrency may be absorbed or regulated, repeating the same patterns. Today, global debt exceeds $300 trillion, 3 times global GDP. Interest payments alone funnel trillions to creditors. Stimulus packages, quantitative easing, and bailouts mirror centuries-old strategies. The wealthy benefit, the system survives, and the average person bears the hidden costs. First, money is a system of power. Second, debt is the engine driving that system. Third, history repeats itself for a reason. Recognizing these truths is the first step toward understanding the forces shaping your life. The money you trust every day is part of a hidden system. With digital currencies on the rise, the next cycle of control may be faster, more powerful, and more invisible than ever. The question is, will we see it coming? If this changed the way you think about money, debt, and power, subscribe and explore deeper. Knowledge is the first step to understanding and ultimately, freedom. Next up, fractional banking, the trick that creates money from nothing. Don't miss it.